Hi, welcome to Juicebox Knits. My name is Jen. I am also Knitty Fiend on Rav and Instagram. That's KNITTYFIEND. And I have some FOs because it's been forever since I podcasted. Sorry, life and such got in the way. But this is my FO. It is my hand spun, and this is the Spinner's Candy and the Skittles colorway. I had 4 ounces, and I 2-plied it with Knit Picks palette in black, and if I did my math right, I got 317 yards, and that's 145 grams. But I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, there's some chunks that are really thick because I've had this fiber for a while and it kind of felt it on me. And a lot of my fiber is like that, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's the most yardage I've gotten so far. So that's my FO. And then I actually have a hoe. I am doing the knit along with Nyx Knits and the Bakery Bears for socks. And I finished sock number 1 of my slip stitch socks. And I did a fish lips kiss heel because it's awesome, because I hate doing gusset. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And I did, I'm going to say about 5 inches of cuff. I don't like a real long cuff. And this is Knitted Wit in the Felicia Cakes colorway. And I did these on US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. And it's 64 stitches, which they feel a little big on me. I'm hoping that in the end they won't be, but it's the first time I've done 64 stitches because I used to do 60, but since having the baby and such, my feet are a little wider than they used to be. So I haven't cast on the second one yet, so I need to do that. I just haven't yet. It's been super busy here. And then for my other whips, since I haven't cast on the socks, I know I started a different project with this. This is the Socks That Rock Lightweight in the Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test colorway. But I had forgotten where I was. It was for Travel by Caitlin French. And I could use my tablet for the pattern, but I can't mark where I am with my tablet. I haven't found an app that lets me do that. And for some reason my printer would not print the pattern. I have no idea why. It was just giving me blank pages. So I ripped it out. I've been ripping a lot of things out. And I'm sure you guys all know what this guy is. This is The Hitchhiker by Martina Ben. And I am hoping to get all 42 points, because my last one, I think I got 32. But I only have a wee one started, 3 points. So I'm hoping that turns out awesome. And the reason why I cast on another Hitchhiker is I blocked everything this week, or last week. And I really liked how it blocked out my one in the Seattle colorway. And next up, spinning. I can't decide what to spin next. After I finished that 2 days ago, the Spinner's Candy, I am really debating on what I want to spin. I don't know if I want to spin the Halloween colorway I got during Yarn Crawl, or do some of my older stuff since it is starting to felt, and I want to spin it up before it felts more, so the drafting isn't so ridiculously difficult for me. Being a new spinner, it's not helping. So I can't decide what to do. But I did buy a pattern yesterday, and I'm sure you guys have all seen, oh, we're gonna get massive glare. Drat. It's the Bon Bon pattern by Susan Claudino Designs, and it's this cute little bunny. And if you guys have seen her Voodoo You Love Me, which is the only one I've knit so far, They're really, really cute little stuffy patterns. So I'm excited to do that. I kind of want to be crazy and try to do it before Easter. I don't think I'm going to be that crazy and actually get it done. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to be realistic. Yeah. But what I'm wearing, it's another Blue Moon Fiber Arts colorway, and it's their Twisted. I don't know if they even make this anymore, but it's their worsted. And when I was trying to get pregnant, I decided that I would knit this up in this colorway because it is called the Baby Mama colorway. And we were having difficulties, and I was like, okay, if I knit this shawl in this colorway, I'll for sure get pregnant because that's the way it works. But yes, I did actually get pregnant. Pretty soon after I finished it, because I finished it in October and I got pregnant in December. So I guess it worked. But it is the Summer Neckerchief in 1843, and it's by Franklin Habit. It's kind of warm, so I'm not going to put it back on. And I believe it was on Knitty of 2012, and he took this vintage pattern and he modernized it. And if I had pinned it out, I ran out of pins because I blocked like 3 shawls. It's got this cute little like scallop edge. I can show you guys. With yarn overs. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, they've got like little yarn over doodads along the edge. And I believe the pattern calls for 2 colors, but I wanted to use pretty much all of that skein, so I just did it all in that color. And then events, I guess. This Saturday we went to the CJAC Retro Gaming Con, and CJAC stands for Children's Juvenile Advocacy Center. And what they do is they provide legal advice and things like that for kids who are in pretty horrible situations between the parents, like maybe the parents are getting a divorce. And what they do is they take the children's interest. They don't pick a side. They're mainly for the children. And this is like one of their biggest fundraisers of the year. And I believe, I'm not totally positive because I haven't seen an exact number, that we raised probably $7,000 for them this year, because I know we did more than last year, and I believe last year was around 6,000. But my husband got a couple games. He got Zelda Majora's Mask, and he got Mario Golf for the 64. Both of those are for the 64. And then he got another game that I had never heard of, but he got 3 games. And I got stuffies. This is Sylveon. She's a Pokemon, and she's an evolution. And this is the newest one. It's the fairy type. But she's adorable. And then I also got this ridiculous hat because Umbreon is my favorite evolution. So I had to get this hat because I am hoping to do a cosplay of Umbreon, and I thought this hat would be useful. It's ridiculous and it's great. But those were my goodies that I got. Oh, I also got some steampunk goggles because I also do some steampunk cosplay, and I haven't had a pair of my own goggles, and they actually came with a second set of lenses, and I got pink, of course. So those were my goodies, and I also cosplayed. This was the first year that they did a cosplay contest. I went as Lilith from Borderlands 2. She's the siren character, and I even did the tattoos with a body art or body paint marker. That stuff does not come off as easily as it should. I didn't win or anything, but it was fun. I had originally planned on doing my Princess Leia steampunk cosplay, but the bunhead hat is incredibly warm, and I had just gotten my hair done with the highlights of the purple, and I was like, oh, I don't want to cover my hair up, so I did the Lilith cosplay. But it was fun. It was interesting because we took Miss Naomi. Lots and lots of running around. We started off with the stroller and she wasn't digging it, so I went and got the little baby harness that's like a bear backpack. She did a little better with that, but she was definitely ready to be done by the time we were done. Definitely. But it was fun. Just so you guys know, I don't know if you guys look at your calendars as much as I do, but Sunday is Easter. It's the 5th. Everybody has their Easter clothes but me, of course. I don't know if I'm just going to end up wearing one of my dresses from last year or not, because I doubt I'm going to be able to find anything in my size if I try to look now. So, I don't know. And then exciting, my husband and I decided that we would take Naomi to the zoo on Tuesday. It's either the 13th or 14th, but he's going to take Monday and Tuesday off, and we're going to go up to the zoo because they have cheaper tickets on Tuesdays. I think like the first or second Tuesday of the month. And if you ride the Max train, you get like $1.50 off your tickets. So it's going to be like $8 to $10 for us to go because Naomi's free. And she loves animals, absolutely loves animals. So I'm really excited to do that. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to pack a lunch because we're going to take the Max train, so the car won't be there. So I don't know, but I'm pretty excited. I'm also hoping that the podcast won't be so far out because last week I was at my mom's, and so I didn't knit, didn't spin, nothing. So I was like, well, I don't really have anything to talk about for a podcast, so I guess I'll just do it next week. And so life got in the way again. Actually, Mario got in the way again. Just to be honest. So I ended up not podcasting last week either. But I wanted to get this out. And hopefully my daughter has actually been taking a nap during this. Naps have not been happening lately. Everybody tells me, oh, she's starting to get too old for naps. I really hope that's not true because that's when I get things done. Between the housework, maybe knitting some, so I hope it's not done. As those with toddlers or children know this. So yes, I think that is it for this week. Yes. So hopefully I will see you guys all next week, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Easter.